This is the Transformers Generations Combiner Wars Deluxe Class Wheeljack. Wheeljack is part of Wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wave 6, I think, of these Combiner Wars Deluxe Class series of figures. And here is the packaging. He is 1/5 of the gestalt called Skyrain. So that's a Skyrain wave. And here's the rest of the assortment. Perhaps the figure I was looking forward to the most because it has a lot of nostalgia, a lot of nostalgic factor with this figure. Here is the comic book that he came with. It's a nice Hasbro. Let me put away the figure. It's a nice Hasbro exclusive cover and artwork. Very cool. And I'm not sure, but I think this is a Windblade comic book, if I'm not mistaken. Anyway, it's probably one of those. Comes also with this. Let me just put him up. Really cheap looking instruction manual. Yeah, you don't need to laminate it or coat it, right? This will do. I probably think kids will just throw this thing away. Okay, and here he is. He is a redeco of the breakdown, Stunticon breakdown mold. Even the weapons are the same. Unbelievable, Hasbro. I mean, they've retooled the head and this whole chest area, which is a fake. Again, another fake chest. This is the supposed chest piece that's being mirrored here, and yeah. So it's like a little bit heavy retooling, not as heavy, mild retooling of breakdown. I think we got the colors right. Hasbro did a wonderful job with their Generations their Generations Wheeljack. That a lot of fans are probably thinking, why the hell do I need another Wheeljack in the Generations line? Can this one substitute this particular figure? Well, yes and no. This is the definitive Wheeljack, in my opinion. I mean, if you want a Wheeljack on your Autobot shelf, an updated G1 generation in the Chugger line, in the Chugger shelf, the Generations line, this is the Wheeljack you want to get. However, if you had missed out on this particular Wheeljack, this guy is a good enough substitute. It's not a perfect substitute, but it's a nice Wheeljack to have on the shelf if you did not get him. Now, if you got him already, should you get him? Well, if you're a big fan of Wheeljack like I am, yeah, sure. If you want to build Skyrain, sure. But this is not a figure that is a must-have for collectors. That's my opinion. Here is the Prime Wheeljack. I think this one is an even better figure than this one. You have to understand what the restrictions Hasbro had. They're constrained by the reuse of their molds. They need to milk their molds so that they can bamboozle fans into buying more Hasbro product. I'm kidding, but that's the main logic of it. That's how they make money out of these molds. And Wheeljack is not a bad choice. Okay, so right off the bat, I'm gonna give this figure an 8 out of 10. A little bit disappointing because they used a breakdown mold, and the breakdown mold has that swingy hips syndrome, which I really didn't like about that figure. But it has a lot of nostalgia to it. A lot of people like Wheeljack. I mean, he was one of those first Autobot. He was actually my brother's first Autobot. I got Trax, he got Wheeljack. The G1 figure wasn't that great, but it was great back in the day. The Generations figure came out great. This one came out great as well. And I'm a big fan of Wheeljack. So, should you hunt him down? No, definitely not. If you see it on the shelf and you like Wheeljack, go get it. But don't go crazy hunting this figure down. It's worth what it is, retail price. Okay, he comes with the same muzzle gun that also came with breakdown. I'm not going to turn him into the pieces. Based on the image, he is the right arm of Skyrain. So we'll transform him there when we do everybody else. So now we'll just transform him into vehicle mode, because essentially he's basically the same. It's the same transformation as breakdown when you combine the Stunticons to form Menasor. So there you go. Okay, how do we do this? Okay. Ugh. What am I doing? Yes. Yet again. Okay. It's really tight. And I should have done the legs first. No, not really. Yeah, really. Do the legs first. Because he transforms exactly the same as Breakdown. I was like, you know, do I even really need to practice transforming this guy? Apparently I do. So do the legs first. Oh, they retooled the back of the legs. That's nice. That gives it that old G1 look to it. Very, very nice. Well done, Hasbro. You know, wait and see. I might even up the score to 9. No, maybe not. Okay, follow the arms. Okay. Okay. What the hell? Okay. There we go. Come on. Okay. There we go. Is it on straight? On tight. Okay. And that was clear as mud, the transformation. You get the idea. It's the same transformation as Breakdown. No need to overemphasize how it works. The alt mode looks fantastic. I was expecting it to suck, actually, but it looks great. Is my grade still 8? Yes. 8.5 maybe. Very high 8. Close to 9. But that's as good as it gets. It's a nice Wheeljack figure. If you're interested in getting one, if you don't have a Wheeljack yet, by all means, sure. This is a fun figure to do. I mean, I love the Breakdown figure, so if you like the Breakdown figure, you're gonna love this one. Other than that, it is just another Combiner Wars figure, and well done, Hasbro. It's a great recycle. It's a great retool. I think it'll look great as Skyrain. We'll see that when everybody's done. So, 8.5 out of 10. Okay, very, very well done. Good enough, Hasbro. And thank you for giving us another Wheeljack figure. Really, I mean it. I'm a big fan of Wheeljack. Can't have too much of these guys, too much of Optimus or too much of Bumblebee. Just wonderful. The Transformers Generations Combiner Wars Wheeljack from the Skyrain wave. Thanks for watching.